Alright, let's talk about something real simple. But for some reason, people still get stuck. Stocks versus ETFs. Like, do you have to buy Apple, Amazon, Tesla, or do you just say, screw it, I'm just gonna buy the whole dang S&P 500 and call it a day? And people online argue like it's a religion. One dude's yelling, hey man, you gotta pick individual stocks to get rich. Another guy's be like, just buy ETFs and you'll live forever, bro. So what is actually better? Let me break it down in a way that actually makes sense, not Wall Street mumbo jumbo. Let's go. First off, ETF just means exchange traded fund. Sounds fancy, but it's really not. You're just buying a basket of stocks. So instead of buying one company, you're buying a whole chunk of them all at once. Think of it like a buffet. You're not committing to one dish. You're just loading up a little of this and a little of that, and now you got a little bit of everything on your plate. And if you pick a good ETF, like one that tracks the S&P 500, you're basically investing in the 500 biggest companies in America. You got Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all in there. You don't got to think about it. You just set it and forget it. Now stocks, individual ones, they're like placing a bet on one horse. If you pick the right one early, like Apple stock in the iPhone days, or Tesla before Elon blew up, you're eating good, like mansion, pool, private chef kind of good. But if you get it wrong, you're that guy who went all in that company, Blockbuster. And now you're blaming the government for losing everything you have. With stocks, you can make your money faster, but you can also lose your shirt just as fast. And the funny thing is, most of us think we can handle the risk until life proves otherwise. Let me tell you what I mean. Back when I was still in LA, I had this new girlfriend. Pretty sure this was one of the first time I was meeting her parents, who lived over in Houston. So I was trying to be cool, right? And trying to do everything good, not try to do too much. And we go out to eat. It was Chinese food. We were gonna have dim sum. So I was hyped because I love dim sum. Food comes out, everything looks good. 10 minutes in, bro, my stomach starts doing backflips. It was rumbling. I was sweating like your wife's boyfriend. So I got up and bolted to the bathroom like I was being chased. And here's the thing. I grew up in the Philippines. I drank tap water from the faucet my whole life. I ate street food, quick, kikiam, fishbowl, Betamax, whatever it is, man. Never had issues, and I thought I was built different. But whatever's in that LA tap water or something in that food that day, my body tapped out. Now here's the twist. I live in Houston now, and still with the same girl, and we got 2 kids, and life is good. But I always think back to that moment, that dinner, and I laugh, because I really thought I could handle anything. That's the point. Sometimes you think you're ready for something, but if you're not prepared, it will humble you, just like the stock market. Let's clear this up for everyone, because a lot of people get this twisted. When you buy a stock, yeah, technically you own a piece of that company. You are what they call a shareholder. But don't let that title gas you up. You don't get to walk into Google and say, hey, I'm here for my piece of the company. You're not getting a desk, you're not getting a discount, or you're not getting a voice in how the company's run. Unless you own millions of shares, your ownership is symbolic. You're buying a claim to future profits and that's it. Same thing with ETFs, except now you're buying little pieces of a whole bunch of companies all at once. So yeah, it's still kind of like ownership, like a stock, but neither are like owning a house. It's more like betting slips that says, I believe these companies are going to grow and I'm going to ride the wave. Now, if you're listening to all this thinking, man, I don't want just paper or digital stocks. I want to own something real. And that's exactly why I wrote this book, Mastering Single Family Real Estate, a beginner's guide to profitable investments. It's dropping tomorrow and it's for people like you who want to learn how to actually own assets that cash flow, build wealth, and give you real control. I walk you through how to find deals, run the numbers, finance them, and avoid rookie mistakes. Even if you're starting with zero experience, you gotta start somewhere, and this book is perfect for you. It's coming out in paperback, ebook, and hardcover. So if you've been thinking about getting into real estate but didn't know where to start, this is it. And I'll drop the link in the description, or you can grab it at learnwealthy.us, Amazon, Ingram Spark. Anyway, link's gonna be down below. All right, let's get back to stocks versus ETF. Right now, the market is straight up expensive. Like if you check the Buffett Indicator, which compares the total US stock market to the actual size of the US economy, we're at one of the highest levels in history. What does this mean? We're paying way more for stocks than what the economy is even producing. It's like walking into a buffet where the food is just kind of okay, but the price is $157 just because someone said it's popular. So when you're buying into stocks or ETFs right now, you're not buying factories or buildings or even products. You're buying expectations. You're buying hope that companies keep growing, that interest rates stay low, that AI saves the day, whatever. And if that hope dies, so does the price. And that's why you gotta understand what you're actually putting your money into. So what's better, stocks or ETFs? Honestly, both, but only if you know what you're doing. And here's what I do. I have a diversified portfolio. Not diversified like 401k, but controlled diversification. I'm intentional and I know where things are at. Majority of my stocks are safe dividend stocks, like 80%. Then about 15% I have some ETFs, and 5% I day trade or gamble. Then I also diversify in other asset classes, like cash flowing real estate and precious metals. So if you're just starting out, you don't need to go all in. Build a meal first. Look, you don't need to get rich this month. You just need to build something that actually lasts. Don't be that dude chasing the next big thing, jumping in, jumping out every time the market moves. Be the one that plays the long game, stacks consistently, and lets time do its thing. You do that, you're gonna look back one day and say, dang, I really built something. This is the secret sauce. All right, are you team ETF or team individual stocks? Let me know in the comments. Smash the like button and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.